Alright, so finally got the AR guards set up. So we got one roaming around the front. He just does, you know, a back and forth loop across here. Should have another one inside somewhere roaming around. Where's he at? Maybe. There he is. Maybe, unless that's the bad guy. Some reason the there's one too. So that's the guy that's roaming around inside. This guy's actually supposed to be outside, but some reason they just spawn in here for some reason every now and then they'll just stay in here. But if a zombie starts coming this way, let me see if I can get this zombie to chase me. He'll come out here. But the reason I wanted to set up this way is we got a really small safe zone, just basically inside the gates, a little bit outside in the front and the back because it's wider than it is deep. So I wanted it to be just inside the gates, but I'd have to change it to more of a square. So I might do that eventually. For now, it's fine. But and then the PvE zone is just like 150 meters outside that, and then a big no-build zone. So where'd this zombie go? There he is. Let's see if I can get this guy to chase me. All right, come on, buddy. Coming? Yeah, he's coming. So if a zombie aggroes, if they're just walking around out here, the guards won't attack them. But if they aggro on you, they will. There you go. See, he killed him. So he'll probably come out here now. Yep. Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, he's supposed to just patrol out here from like here to the end of the fence and back, but whatever. It's definitely not perfect. So the other one earlier got stuck in there running across the top of that counter for some reason. So they're definitely not perfect, but it's still pretty cool. So, you know, if you're running around the safe, or there's the other guy, he's supposed to be inside the fence, but whatever. So, but anyway, they patrol around the safe zone, so that way it's a little more realistic. The only reason I wanted a safe zone instead of just making it all PvE is because players are freaking slobs and don't care. So when they come to the safe zone, they do a bunch of trading. They'll drop a bunch of crap instead of selling it or throwing it in a fire barrel. And then the whole safe zone's got crap all over the ground, right? And eventually it'll despawn, but with a safe zone you can set a timer. I have it set for an hour to where if anything's left in the safe zone, including vehicles, which vehicles should not be in here unless you're buying one. So the vehicles, when you buy them, spawn in the gas pumps right here. So then you just back up and pull out. But anything left in the safe zone after an hour will despawn. So let me try and spawn a couple zombies here. There we go. So there you go. So the other thing too that is kind of interesting is they won't attack players unless a player points their gun at them. See, I have God mode on, so they can't kill me. And they're invincible also. You can't kill them. So, and then once you stop aggressing on them, they'll leave you alone. But if you point your gun at them, they will shoot at you. So they're mainly, you know, the main reason for having them is to like, you know, make it a little more kind of realistic. Like you're running to a safe zone as a fresh spawn, you know, and then if you're running from a zombie, they'll protect, you know, they'll shoot them. So because this is right by the coast here, so all the spawn points. There's one right here. One right here somewhere, another one right here, I think, and you know, so on and so forth. So if you're a fresh spawn in, you know, and you go through Kamenka, because I did boost the zombies, so there's quite a bit. There's probably 15 or 20 in Kamenka alone. Let me go check it out actually. Might not be spawned in right now because I just shot over here, so. Let's see if they come running. Yeah, I probably should have ran through here first and then came back. So, there's one. Why they're not running from the sound? Usually they'll come running. There they go. I guess you gotta be kind of close, but yes, so there's like 5 or 6 right there. There we go. So, and then there's a bunch up ahead that just spawned, I think. But anyway, if you found yourself in this situation, you know, you got unlimited stamina, so you could just run to the safe zone if you don't have a weapon. And you'll take them out for you. So, hey, look at Granny. She's sprinting, bro. So, I'm not going to run all the way to Kamenka, but that'd take like 5 or 10 minutes. So I just wanted to, you know, kind of show it off, so. Yeah, that's it. So I'll actually just pause the video, come right back when I get to Kamenka. Alright, coming up on Kamenka now. I got about 6 of them following me. The rest of them just stopped following. The guards are pretty, their accuracy set's pretty good, basically from 80 to 100%, so. There you go. Look at that. He just smashed like 6 of them in seconds, so. Or 5, whatever. So, but yeah, that's the point is I just wanted to make it kind of feel a little more like a real, like, safe zone would be in an apocalypse. You know, you maybe have some guys guarding it. They might not be that geared, but I wanted to make these guys distinguishable from players. That's why they're in all black, with, you know, high tier loot and stuff like that. So, that way, you know, the same way, you know, the guards that are the black market guy and the guards will be the same way because they're not going to be in a safe zone or anything. But that way, everybody knows the guys that are dressed in straight up all black like that near traders and safe zones and whatnot are AI guards, not players. So there you go. And then this is how I got the zones set up here. So safe zone is just a little bit outside the fence in the front and back, and then a PvE zone, and then a what do you call it? No build zone. So had to do 2 zones for this. This is just the safe zone part. Priority 15. So it'll show up on top of that, and then the PvE zone 14, 150, and then 300 meters outside that for the no build zone. So yeah, it seems to be working good. But I love this Ninjins-PvP-PvE mod. It's freaking amazing for doing stuff like this. If you want custom zones everywhere and all that, these are all my zones right here. I know it seems like a lot. These are just the no build zones. The only safe zones are this one. This one will be a lot smaller once I get it done too. This is not a safe zone. I just have the name is green. That way, you know, it's a trader on the map. This isn't a safe zone either. Just a no build zone around the trader and then a trader. And then this is the other safe. This is the other safe zone. This is not a safe zone, just a trader. But once I get these all customized, it'll be the same way as this. So it'll be a really small safe zone with a little bit of PvE zone and then a big no build zone around it. and the rest of these no build zones are just military. So this won't be marked. Once I get it done, I just have it on there for me so I can see the zones and how I'm setting it up. But so yeah, there you go.